all right. Calm it down. Goodness gracious, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is well. I am having a little bit of problems right now. I'm trying to get this situated on my side. My Facebook. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but for some reason, me and the Facebook goddamn password, whenever I gotta put it in, just never works. I always have to do some extra steps for some reason. And it's like I was just in here yesterday. Deleted recent post. So yes, sorry, please bear with me because I want to make sure that everybody can to get on here or be able to visit it through um hopefully that's the password. I don't know what the hell the password is. God dang. It's just make it so difficult, man. Come on, man. What's going on here? All right, so I should be connected. I should be connected through Facebook Live now. Sorry about that. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you again for coming through. I really do appreciate you being here. You could have been anywhere, but you here with us, and it's greatly appreciated. All right. So let's get some things going. Matter of fact, my light bulb just blew out, so that's happening as well. Cool beans for that one. But yes, we're here again, live in effect, man. I am your host, Marcus, aka E. All right, depending on where you come from, you may know me by various different names. None of which are baby daddy. I'll tell you that. All right. Yes, man. Welcome in, everybody. What are we doing here? We are enjoying life, living it up to the fullest. We are also doing like pretty much like a little book club, really, if I'm being honest with you. Is right now what we are covering is the way of the superior man. All right. So anything that you hear us talking about here is the way of the superior man. All right. So that's where it's getting it from. You will hear our opinions on what it is that um I put together for today. But yeah, it's all based off of the book. So yeah, you'll be able to hear our thoughts on that. So what kind of got me into this, right? Some might ask. I know I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. Basically, we was having the conversations here on Ace of Spades podcast, and we were doing the men woman thing, dating relationship, all that good stuff. It was brought to my attention that it was a lot of finger pointing. So what I decided to do was just take the helms by way of a lot of people input, and just go ahead and start trying to give the men a little bit of knowledge, right? So that's what I did. I decided to do that. Got together with some of my partners, was like, hey man, this is what I'm thinking about doing. They're like, hey, let's go for it. I'm with it. They said they'll be come through and join. Um, so we made it happen. So here we are now. We are, I believe, 16, no, 17, 18, 19 chapters in, I think it is. So that's where we're at right now. Um, I I'm gonna do a end of the book kind of feedback. I want to see what everybody thought of it and how what we applied, what we didn't apply, so on and so forth, and really get a good understanding of if the book was helpful or not. So we're gonna talk about it at the end. We're not even halfway through yet. So we still got quite a bit of chunk to go through, but that's what we're gonna do. All right. And so yeah, so let's get to the housekeeping real quick, right? I think I should know this by memory. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it. All right. So if you can, please hit the like button. They say that it helps the algorithm, which basically, in layman's term, I guess it pushes it out to other people and come across their page, which is always helpful when a channel is trying to grow. So I appreciate if you did that. Also, hit the subscribe. Right, subscribe if you're on YouTube. I don't know what Facebook uh, equivalent is to subscribing on YouTube. But if you can subscribe as well, hit the notification so you know every time, and the bell so you know every time we go live. As well as if you want to, you can donate too. There's a ticker that's scrolling at the bottom with the Cash App on there to help the stream. I almost did not have a stream because I had the setup for like annually to come out, and I got like the professional one, so it was like $500 almost. Yeah, about $500 almost that came out, and I was like, "Yo, no, I cut the stream, no, we can't do that. We can't have that." So I went ahead and cut it off, and but I was like, okay, I can still go in and do the month to month. So I went in, did the month to month. So that is how we are able to be here today, and the way that you see us now. All right. I do have. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I got somebody in the comment section already. Jacquard Lee. We want Dizzle. We want Dizzle. Dizzle was a great person. However, he may not be the most reliable person. So you may not get Dizzle. If it was up to me, Dizzle would be here, but it's up to Dizzle. So only Dizzle can come through. But I thank you, Jacquard Lee, for your comment. So yeah, so I forgot where my train of thought was, but we're here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. Let's go to Shia. Okay, so this I can't memorize no matter how much I try. Born and raised from the city of Chicago, he has traveled from the Midwest and down south to pursue his passion for big and small screen storytelling.
Hey, you ain't even got to read it. You ain't even got to read it. G.
Okay, all right, there it is. Welcome in, DisRizCinematicReviews, man. Welcome in, sir. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm cool, brother. How about yourself?
Oh man, you know I'm always falling behind, man. I'm trying to keep up here. But I'm good. Is that what I'm supposed to push? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, what you got anything new for us, man? Anything you cooking up in the lab? What's going on over there?
Same thing what I announced last week. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working on some old stuff that I should attend to back in 2018, trying to get all that stuff out. So going into the summer and the fall of 2024, coming with some new hotness. So, you know what I'm saying? So my plate will be clean, hopefully by June 15th ish. That's the plan. So I can go ahead and jump on this new stuff and get it out to the people so they can see what I'm working with for 2024.
Okay, bet that, my guy. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, give me a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Boop. There go that. Trying to bring up your stream as well, man. If you don't know, he is streaming on many platforms right now, including on his Facebook as well. And you can find a lot of his stuff under DisRizEnt. He has several of them. He actually has DisRizEnt, DisRiz BoonDocks Review, DisRizCinematicReview, DisRiz TV Media. He has a lot of them, right? He got a lot of pages. He's doing a lot of things, man. So yeah, also the clothing line as well, which is DisRiz entmerch.com as well. So you can go and check some of that out as well.
Yeah, the site under construction right now, but it'll be back up by shoot, I think that they said the 20th. So
okay, what about is that the same for your business inquiry, your business page for the DisRizEnt.com?
Yeah, that should still be up.
Okay, that's still up. Okay.
Trying to revamp some stuff, trying to bring in some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's been looking the same over the last since 2018, so 5-6 years, whatever. So I'm trying to bring it up, make it more modernized.
Okay, all right, man. We'll go ahead and get this thing on. Like I said, I did send out the invite to Dizzle. He has not responded nor came in or said anything, so it might just be me and you tonight doing our damn thing like we always do. You feel me?
That'll work.
All right, let's get it. All right. So all right, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one right here kind of touched me. because
it didn't touch you like Diddy touch. You know what I'm saying? Be touching people. Did it?
it touched me in a soft spot. And I because I actually questioned some of this stuff with one of our friends that we both one of our mutual friends about some of this stuff. And lo and behold, the book it came out and said it. So so we're gonna get right into it. One of the things that we're doing right now, well, we're on part 2, dealing with women. All right, we're gonna be on chapter 18. And every time there's like a little statement, I guess, a synopsis about what's going on or what to expect in the book. So I'll read that first, and then we will proceed. All right. So number 18, we're on chapter 18. It's called "Tolerating Her Leads to Resenting Her." Tolerating her leads to resenting her. All right. So I can get into it. A man gets resentful and frustrated with his woman when he is too afraid, weak, or unskilled to penetrate her moods and test into love. He wishes she were easier to deal with, but it is not entirely her fault that she is bitchy and complaining. It is also a reflection of her lack of being penetrated by love. When a man resigns and simply tolerates his woman's self destructive modes, it is a sign of his weakness. His attitude has become one of wanting to escape women in and the world, rather than wanting to serve women and the world into love. A man shouldn't tolerate bitchy and complaining moodiness um, and his woman, but are in his woman, but he should serve her and love her with every ounce of his skill and uh, perseverance. Then, if she cannot or will not open in love, he might decide to end his relationship with her, harboring no anger or resentment because he knows he has been or has done everything he could. Woo. All right, before we go ahead and get into this Riz, man, I see that Dizzle did pop up in the chat. Let's welcome in Dizzle. Hello, Dizzle. How are you doing today, sir?
What's up?
What's that?
So what's going on?
Oh man, nothing much. I am glad to see that you are here. I actually hey Uncle Earl, how you doing? I see you like the page, man. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here.
Yeah,
I
little
didn't think
birdie told me to, saying I was highly requested. So, I'm a man of the people. So, here I am.
I'm glad that you would come through for them, for the people. I appreciate that. A lot, man. I appreciate that. And you are a man of the people. I didn't see you on Rebirth though. What happened on Rebirth?
Oh man, we talking about the way of the superior man.
There it is.
Man.
There it is, man. I can't argue with that. Speaking of the way of the superior man, what do you think about the synopsis that I just read?
I agree with it. It says shouldn't it be tolerating bitchy and complaining. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely with that.
All right. What about the fact that it could be that she's not feeling loved?
Well then you're gonna have to sit down and figure out with your significant other why you feeling like that.
Okay. All right. Well said. Well said. DisRizEnt, did you want to get in on this?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think I didn't say that. I've been agreeing with Dizzle a lot since we've been reading this book.
Surprise!
Yeah.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Hey, I guess it is a cold day in hell, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I feel them. You know what I'm saying? In regards to you know what I'm saying, and you know, like I think we discussed it many a times. You know, in regards to women dealing with emotions and men dealing with facts. You know what I'm saying? On straight to the point. And that's what it is. You know, we ain't gonna hold no grudges. You know, we ain't gonna hold no grudges. We'll just dip out and move on to the next, or just be by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I always said, coming up, like I could be bad by myself. You know, if I gotta do everything by myself, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? And I stand on that. I stand on that business. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no extra baggage. If you're not here to help me, what's the point? What's the point of keep going around in these circles?
all right. Well said. Well said. All right, we're gonna get into it now. So he says the whole point of an intimacy is to serve each other in growth and love. Hopefully in better ways than we can serve ourselves. Otherwise, why engage in intimacy if your growth and love um are served more by living alone? So intimacy is about growing more than you could by yourself. All right. Through the art of mutual gifting. That kind of falls in line with what DisRiz was saying already. Do you want to tap into that, Dizzle?
No, I mean he basically just broke it down to the T with that one. I don't have nothing to say about that.
Yeah. I definitely agree, man. I think that um and yeah, uh DisRiz, you got anything on that? I mean, you pretty much said that, so
Yeah, I mean it's straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Um, Intimacy is about growing, and that's definitely a case. In a lasting relationship. If you don't have no intimacy in the relationship, it's just like you roommates. You know what I'm saying? One going out the door, the other one coming in the door. It's pointless. You wasting your time.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. And because I mean, that's a tough one because I feel like it is saying that we're supposed to pour into each other in a sense, which are at least serve each other, which I take it as you could say pour into each other. Um but yeah, if I guess if you are better yet serving yourself, then why even be in a relationship? Or at least in that relationship, you know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely agree with you guys on that one. Because you're supposed to be growth. So yeah. All right. Um, so it talks about the gifts. One of the largest gifts you can give your woman is your capacity to open her heart when it is closed. Sure, she can get herself out of her dark mood, but your masculine thunderbolt of love can brighten her darkness in a way she cannot do herself. How many believe that? Do you believe that, Dizriz?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, when when a masculine, when an alpha come across a woman that's acting, I can't remember the term that we use, but bipolarness. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth, or can't make a decision and stuff like that. And that masculine man, that alpha makes a decision. They kind of wake up like, oh shit, yeah. They kind of get hot and bothered sometimes. I don't know if everybody else had that experience, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, they like that. They like that. So I agree with that.
I always love your view, your point of view. You take me there. I appreciate you. Dizzle, man. Anything to add in on that, man?
Yeah, I agree with that passage. I mean, I feel like the same way he does. It kind of like it kind of takes that masculine side or that masculine trait, or to open to basically as a key to open up that lock, and she'll open up, and I feel like once she does that, you'll get more, basically more out of her, and it'll definitely help your relationship in the long run.
Okay. Do you guys think that the majority of men know this?
To an extent, I think they do, but I don't think all or a majority know how to go, you know, go about the right way of how to, how to do it, or they just don't want
to. Okay. Yeah, because I'm with you. Well, actually, I don't think they do, man. I don't think they do. I think what happens is often they get caught up in in the woman's emotion to the fact of where they almost reflecting the same type of emotion back at her, right? I think that happens quite a bit nowadays. I don't think I think that some men can't really control their emotions that well. If we had to poll the women of nowadays, do you think that they would say that men can control their emotions? No.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I hear them. It sounds like that's what they're saying. But but it's kind of mute because shit, you can't control your emotions, right? but at the same time, somebody has to control their emotions. It's tough. That's a tough one, man. So it goes on to say, let me see. So yeah, because it says it's our gift, our largest gift to give. But again, I think that sometimes it's hard because you get caught up in it. It goes on to say, if you are like most men, I think this is what he's about to tap on now. However, you probably end up feeling burdened by your woman's mood. You feel your woman is a pain in the ass. You wish your woman would leave you alone and take care of herself. Eventually, you feel worn down and frustrated. Right? You end up simply tolerating your woman's moods while resentment builds inside of you. You wonder what's her problem. Why can't she just be happy? Now I'm coming to you, Dizzle, because I swear I feel like you've shared this type of sentiment before. Am I wrong?
No. Oh man. Yeah, man. It's yeah, you just it's basically like you should just be your woman is in pain. Um yeah, just go eat her emotions gonna be up and down like the stock market, man. So you know what I'm saying? So first off, you just gotta deal with that. And then, especially if you're the one that made her that way, then you gotta sit down and talk to her, figure out what's going on. But you should never just on the flip side, like when you see your woman mad, we're natural problem solvers, right? So we're automatically gonna think, man, oh shit, well, what can I do to, you know what I'm saying? But then some men probably gonna get tired of that after a while and just be like, man, she'll calm down. She'll just go in the room and calm down and come back, saying a new woman or whatever. But yeah.
Now hold on, wait a minute. Now that was the PG version, okay? Because I know you have on this panel went in on why can't they why is it this way and not the other way, right? How is this fair?
Oh
right?
man, see, this book is about growth, my brother, and I tried to.
So has there been growth?
Yeah, man, because
Hey,
just a little bit.
Man,
I mean, but if you want to give me a couple hints, I could, saying dig back into that bag and,
Look, I don't want you to go backwards if you're moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'll applaud you going forward. I don't want you to go back to the old Lee. You know what I'm saying? If this is where you at, I want to celebrate you in your growth. But DisRiz, man, what do you got to say about this?
I agree with Dizzle again. In regards to it, like in the beginning,
a quarter in a bucket.
hey, no, for real though. I mean, it's like is a pig bacon? Well, you know what I really want to say.
I know what you want to say.
You know what I want to say. But it is what it is. In the beginning, it's all lovey-dovey and stuff, and then we start getting on each other's nerves, and then you just getting tired of the person. When you get into that down slope, it's like, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? she gonna calm down eventually. You know, what else she gonna do? Leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get to that point, and when you get to that point, it's a wrap. You know, sometimes you can rebound it, but not all the time. That shit can end up messy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I agree with Dizzle in regards to that.
Yeah, because I can see how, in relation, not mine, because mine is great, mine is perfect. But I know some people who relationship, it can almost be as like fucking grow up, grow the fuck up, stop. Why is there always something? I seen this clip where he was talking about, man, it's hard and exhausting to deal with a woman that just is hell bent on not being happy. Just crabby for no reason. It's like, dude, like why are you so hell bent on being unhappy? You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Dizzle, I think that we are natural problem solvers. But a motherfucker get tired of always standing up, always having to.
We can't read minds, bro. We can't read minds. So if you can't get your mind together, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to give you some solutions, but if you can't take one of these solutions or the 8 other solutions that you got going through your head, then, bro, you need to figure that out.
I'm tired of fixing the goddamn Rubik's Cube. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that should get boring after a minute.
You motherfucking, you got all the pieces in order, put it down, turn around, get a Coke, take a drink, come back. The bitch is all mixed up again. Yeah, and you just like, I just fixed this shit. And then here goes something else again. God damn, I got corporate tunnel. I can't even motherfucking do this shit no more. But I can,
from 4 months ago too. Shit.
Oh, it's just ongoing. So I mean, I could only imagine, again, not me, because my marriage is perfect, but somebody else's, one of my friends that I know, from way back, he said he was exhibiting those type of things where it was just couldn't get on a good foot for some reason, man. So I can only imagine how this could tear someone down. However, it goes on to say, for those that are wondering, if the feminine part of your woman is either opening and loving, surrendering, which is surrender, which is the easy moments, right? Or closing in what ends up being an emotional test of your capacity to open her. That's the difficulty moments. The cycle of the feminine is like a cycle of nature. It never ends. The sooner you learn to embrace and dance with these moods of closure, the sooner both of you will grow beyond the psychodrama and see the humor of the play. DisRiz, you want to touch on that?
It's true. It's true. But you don't never get that easy moment. You might get that easy moment in the dating phase, when you make a decision on where you want to go out, where you want to go out to eat or something like that in the beginning. But then later on, that becomes a chore. It's like, man, okay, what we going to eat? Man, you pick. You know what I'm saying? No, I want to take you out. Where you want to go? Next thing you know, either she gonna get something to eat wherever I decide, or she just gonna be hungry, eating a cup of ice, with no water, fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's how you gotta be. I have to be stern because I'm not a mind reader. My mother is not Miss Cleo or Dionne Warwick or none of them. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell the future. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no tarot cards. I don't have none of that shit. We need to make a decision and we need to make it fast because I'm hungry. I'm a big dude. I like to eat. So you need to figure it out. Or you just gonna be sipping on that crushed ice.
Yeah. Dizzle, man, you got anything to add on this part right here?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with them, but the only pushback I would give on that or that paragraph is it should happen less often than not. This shouldn't be no damn daily occurrence. You know what I'm saying? People are people, and you know, they get into a mood, and you know, whatever can change, you know, can fuck up your mood. But this you shouldn't be going through this every day. That's what I feel like.
Okay.
Maybe just a couple of times the couple of days out your ladies, you know what I'm saying,
Cycle
that month. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And again, I think that, you know, I got a friend who definitely goes through this type of situation. Not me, because my relationship is perfect, but you know, you know, what do you do when again this seems like it's just they just want to be closed off for nothing, right? So it's like, I get that this is our superpower, okay, and I'm going to embrace that. I'm going to embrace that this is supposed to be our superpower. But god damn it, I mean, Superman get wore down too. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker need, you know what I'm saying? Where is his sunshine? You know what I'm saying? If you ever seen uh Harlem Nights, where his sunshine at? You know what I'm saying? Because he always get,
by the way, that's where he get his strength from. The sun.
you know, that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
He needs some sunshine, right? So it's like, man, I get it. I'm just curious about, like, how do you deal with that dilemma for a friend, not me, for a friend? How do you deal with that dilemma where, you know, it's constantly wore down? Like you're constantly getting chipped away. Cause I mean, we're only, you know, we're men, but we're human as well, right? So I just wonder, like, what is that, if he's going to speak to that part of it, or if it's just, we're supposed to just bury the, or deal with the brunt of that and keep trucking forward. I'm curious to know what that is. So wait, did I already read that? Capacity dance in the mood. Okay, because it says do the dance, right? I got 2 left feet. I mean, I got good feet. I'm good, but my partner got 2 left feet. You know, sometimes he don't want to dance. The dance. he be on his old Dizzle way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why we gotta do this? I don't want to do this. But let's go ahead and see what else the book has to say. All right. Instead of tolerating your woman's moods of closure and complaint, open her moods with your skillful loving. It is your gift to give. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Both of you will grow more by your giving than by your tolerating. A superior man sees his woman's mood not as a curse, but as a challenge and in amusement. How do you get to that part for a friend? How do you get to that part to where it's now amusement and you are able to and not a curse, man? Help me out, Dizzle. How does you know, not me, because I'm good. My marriage is straight. But for those who aren't, how do you make those things mush together?
I feel like I don't know, what I'm getting from this is like he's kind of saying embrace her toxicity, and I definitely don't agree with that. You know,
all right, hold on, wait a minute. I can't let you say toxicity. All right, it didn't say toxicity.
He said every day some shit be going on. It's like, damn, man, can you just take
but
a day off?
It's the feminine, right? Embrace her feminine.
No, man, not every day, bro. I just don't agree.
Okay, here come that Dizzle.
Because if it's every day, then it's either y'all need to break up or you need to go see some counseling.
All right, I think you're on to something on that one.
Like, Jesus Christ, like every day, and you shouldn't be like, you should walk at the door and be like, oh, she's in a bad mood. Let me see what I can do. But you know what I'm saying? Be all happy and cheery about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the only part that I struggle with as well. I want to see what DisRiz has to say about that though.
Oh, ain't no problems. Ain't no problems over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you better, you know what I'm saying, scratch your ass and get glad. Hey, we got shit to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Dizzle. You know, I'm not about to deal with that all the time. I got other stuff that I'm working on, you know, to be distracted. You know, now if it is like he said, like this her cycle or something like that, or it's just moody, you know, she just in the mood. Maybe she got some bad news that she don't want to talk about from one of her family members or something like that, you know. I'll let her deal with that. And let her know we can talk about it. But you know, I ain't did shit since 2016. So You know what I'm saying? And 2016 was a wild year. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't did nothing, hey, don't bring that here. You know what I'm saying? Because I can give you a whole nother attitude. What about these bills? What about this? What you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna start up a whole nother thing. So don't even do it. Don't even open up that Pandora's box. Because it's gonna be trouble.
Trouble. Don't we have to raise up. Don't make me have to raise up. Be trouble. Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, again, I think that the curse, how to not see it as a curse is the part I need the blueprint, not me. My relationship is good, but for a friend, he needs to know what that part is about. Not to not see it as a curse. How do you not see it as a curse? When it's constantly, if it's constantly in your face, and how do you see it as a challenge? Because I understand that, I do therapy, right? I got several therapists actually, but I do therapy. All right. And I know that a lot of things are revolved around around self-talk, right? I just need to know what to say to get over that curse, because it's, I've heard it seems like a curse. Not me, because my relationship is good, but I've heard that it seems like a curse. So I'm curious to know, how do you see it as something other than that? You know what I mean? Especially if you were dealing with it day in and day out. I can see if it's every now and then, you know what I mean? But when it become constant, like, God damn. Whew, let's see what he has to say about there. There are many ways. Okay. Oh, okay. Many ways to creatively deal with her mood. All right. Let's pay attention right here, fellas. We got the answer. To help her to tickle her. Take off your clothes and dance the Watusi. Sing opera for her. Make animal sounds. Shout at her louder than you ever have, and then kiss her passionately. Press your belly into her until she melts. Lift her off the ground and spin her around occasionally. Talking with her helps, but not as often as humor and physically expressed love. DisRiz, man, help me with that one.
I like the shouting louder. I like that part. Hey, now listen here, guys. No. With these, I don't know, man. Animal sounds, hell no. Watusi, hell no. Nigga, I ain't 50. Tickle enough, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that spot, maybe, but not that spot, because I know where your mind going, E. I'm
Wait,
talking about,
wait a minute.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like something like that, like, being comical or just trying to get her out of that, that mind frame or whatever's bothering her, or if it's something that that I'm tracking, that's bothering her, just talk about the good times, something like that, just to get our mind off of it, or shit, just getting in the car and let's just take a drive real quick. We ain't even got to go too far. Let's get in the car, take a drive, get your mind off of it. Let the sunroof open, and let's talk. It's only me and you. It's nobody else. It's just me and you. Let's talk and see how we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Because I'm not about to be trying to figure this out all night. I got to get up for work in the morning. I had to be working for. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you enough time as I can, but I'm not about to be soaking on this, because like I said before, pressure bust pipes. You keep holding this stuff in, it's going to eventually come out, and it might not come out the right way. So doing that, I think that's something that will help, that helps me in my relationship.
Okay, bet that. What about you, Dizzle? You gonna be doing waiting to exhale animal noises in what is this? What did this say to you, man?
Men do not do any of this shit. The only thing that's gonna happen is one, you're gonna get 2-piece, and 2, you just gonna make the situation worse. You know.
Now hold on, because I think that if you're a Viking from the Mount Caucasus, that this might be something that you could possibly do. I don't think if you us, you can do that shit.
No, if she's pissed, she's pissed. Tickling her ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, that's gonna get you an uppercut.
Yeah, beat me. You know what I'm saying? And then all this other dancing and yelling. Nah, you just gonna make the situation worse, man. You just need to find. I mean, try new things, but not none of this shit. There's other things you could try, but not none of this shit. I wouldn't, especially not with a sister, because she gonna take them earrings off and tie that shit up in a bun and get the, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying, boy. It wasn't, it didn't happen to me, but it happened to a friend. His wife was ticklish on her feet, and man, almost got kicked. The tickling on her feet, little, just look like, you know what I'm saying? That whack, almost took all that out. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't go with the tickling if you're dealing with a sister. The kisses part, I think that could be possibly something, but I think if you're skilled enough,
when they mad, they don't want to be touched.
But see, that's why I said if you're skilled enough, though, I think if you're skilled enough, you can make it happen, because we've all been in that situation where they have that persona up, but once you chip at that wall, a smile does come out, and it's style. You know what I'm saying? Get away from me. You play too much. You know what I'm saying? That side starts to come out. I don't know what I was trying to say, but that side comes out.
I feel like one of the best options is if you've seen that movie Baby Boy.
Oh my goodness.
If you know, you know.
You're talking about the froggy?
No. And then it was an event in Jody, and then
Oh, okay.
And he apologized really good, and guess what? She got up and made him tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Said, fuck your fort.
You get something up out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Get that little kid fort over, man. That was messed up. I get exactly where you're going, man. I think so I think this might be more of our speed. You know what I mean? Definitely to help smooth that out. But I do agree that I think that some of those moves could help. Let's see though, but it's going to talk about something else though. Pay attention, fellas. Because I really think that this is good for beginner relationships. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is a good guide for beginner relationships. I don't know if I can see how it also could go towards people who are in relationships, but if you're just starting out, I think you definitely should do these things. And that is, if you have tried every creative, humorous, and powerful way of loving through her mood, and she still refuses to let go of her closure, then simply relax. You have done everything that you can. If you are not skillful enough to serve her, or she is not willing enough to receive your gift, perhaps you are with the wrong woman. Dizzle.
That's what I was saying, man. She can't be having it every day now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go find you, either go seek therapy or go find you somebody that's going to tolerate that shit, because I'm not tolerating. That's just me personally.
Damn, Dizzle. All right, man. Dizzle said what he said. DisRiz, what do you think?
I second that motion. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm getting older. I ain't getting no younger. I ain't got time to be playing, or playing these mind games and all the other stuff. Yeah, I get it. That's a female or woman's trait in regards to it, not make, split decisions. It's always something, or stumbling block, or they call it like, what she say? She said, mama kinesis, or some shit she said the other day to my kid. I was like, what? But anyway, it is what it is. I get it. I understand. But I'm not about to keep playing games. I got an Xbox and PS5 for that. You know what I'm saying? If I want to play games, I'm not about to do it.
I hear that. Shit. Yeah, I think that this is summed up perfectly, man. Look, if you're doing all that you could do, some people are just hell bent on just being unhappy, man. Let them be unhappy. You do not have to fall for it. That's men and women. You do not have to engage in any of that. Especially if you're in a dating stage, you see it. You see it, recognize it, move on. Just remember that any woman you are with, if she is feminine sexual, if she has feminine sexual essence, will cycle through moods of closure every day, which seems to have no reason to them. All right. You cannot avoid this by changing women or waiting for the moods to stop. You can only develop your skill in serving your woman into openness. At it never ends. Though, even if you are passionate, fearless, loving, and humorous with her, the weather continually cycles through rainy and dry spells, night and day cycles their turn and your woman will continually cycle through openness and closure, even when her life and her relationship with you seems great. So we're gonna cycle. It's gonna cycle, right? um and it's not always gonna be smooth sailing, right? That's at least what I'm picking up from there. um and it's just up to us, I guess, to sharpen our skills, to um kind of calm the storm, I guess, is what they're saying. I don't know. What do you think, Desiree?
I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in the dating phase and then you develop a relationship, you start dating or getting married, you know, that first 5 years is like a roller coaster. It's rough. You know, you taking totally, two different people, putting them together on, every day, 365, 7 days a week. And they're not used, or they're not able to do everything that they used to do, you know, and it just creates frustration. But I think once you get past, if your relationship, and well, okay, let me get back to the 5 years. So within that 5 years, you will start to see those signs. You will start to see those signs of, should you stay in this relationship or should you just go ahead and pop smoke? Because now you're living together. You have no choice but to see everybody in their worst element and their good element, or best element. So that gives you the opportunity to make your decision. And ain't no love lost, but you ain't wasting your time. You ain't 20 years later and you like, where the fuck that come from? You know what I'm saying? Type shit, Um, but yeah, that's how I feel in regards to that passage right there. Hey, Mike E is muted. I didn't hear the question.
What do you think about that, Dizzle?
I mean, I can agree with this more than all the excuse me, the other things he was saying, but again, again, this shouldn't be coming every damn day. Excuse me, sorry. Why? Yeah, it shouldn't. It's yeah. I mean, I get it, but man, we just want peace, man. You know what I'm saying? We come home, we just want some peace, man. We go out in the world, we gotta put on a bodysuit, the armor, and then we gotta deal with the man, and then we want to come home and take that armor off and just chill. We shouldn't have to, pick up another sword and shield in the place where we do, lay our head at. So, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, I agree with this.
Well said, man. Well said. Yeah, I definitely I think that he's on to something as well. I think that yeah, I think that it's gonna be a cycle. It's gonna go in and out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be ready to do the dance. Um yeah, let's get it. If you find yourself merely tolerating the feminine mood cycle because you have been frustrated by endless discussions that go nowhere, you can be sure that you and probably your woman are building up resentment towards each other. Don't tolerate her mood and don't talk about it with her. Participate in it. Bloom her into fullness. Move her body with your body. Open her heart with your humor. Penetrate her closure with your fearless presence. Open her heart again and again and again. She could do it by herself, but if she could grow more by herself than by receiving your gifts, perhaps she shouldn't be with you. What says you, Dizzle?
See this part. I excuse me for I misplaced the word, but it's kind of like I'll explain it. It's kind of like the more you keep doing this, the more what I'm saying, you feel like you're doing the right thing. In her head, she's gonna feel like, well, I could just keep doing this, and then what I'm saying, and then she's gonna keep doing it and doing it. So that's what I feel like that's gonna happen in there. I mean, you can only do it so many times, and then it's just gonna be like, well, if I react this way, then she's just gonna, what I'm saying, again, keep on with the madness. So at some point, you just gotta shut that shit down, man.
Yeah. DisRiz, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I feel the same. Being humorous, what I'm saying, talking to her, communicating, compromising, I use that C word a lot. I like, crib. I like that C word. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, sir.
I like that C word. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, I love that. That compromise. Once you compromise, you actually create that even playing field. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you hold people, you hold your partner accountable. When you compromise.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't use that other A word. Don't use that other A word. We're gonna shut down the stream.
You blow this motherfucker up.
Just playing. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, it creates that even playing field. And like, even though it might be something that you really, as a man, really don't care about, you still showing some type of compassion about it, because you're interested in it or you're trying to understand it, and it might make you eventually, be aware of it, and that's something that you can look forward to or prevent in the future, because you're looking forward, because like Lee said earlier, me and the problem solvers. So now to understand, we're gonna put that in our little safe. And when we see those signs coming up in the future, oh, let's what I'm saying, let's S curve that and go around that, so we don't even get to that no more. And now she like, damn, I want to do this, but he just threw me for a loop, so I ain't even about to be on that, and she'll have to find something else by the next time she finds something, a couple of days that went by, you ain't on that same bullshit no more. So I kind of agree with that in a sense, but showering gifts, hell no, not all the time. For what? You know what I'm saying? Do you shower me with gifts? No.
Wait, hold on, man. Where'd you get gifts from? Where you get shower?
By receiving gifts. That's what I
No. By receiving your gifts. Your gifts of being
I get that.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, if I'm the one that's giving, where is the return on that? You know what I'm saying?
You
know what I'm saying? ROI. You know what I'm saying?
No, stop it. No, but real talk, not me, because my relationship is perfect. But for those who are not, some may wonder. Yes, exactly that ROI, right? Like, if I'm just continuously getting, that's the part that I was thinking, just where has the potential to wear somebody down. When it's always just, and then maybe I don't know, man, because look, get me in trouble. All right, so yes, I agree. In short, I agree, man. Hey, where y'all at in the comment section, man? Let us know what's going on, man. You can feel free to talk to us. We do not bite. You know what I'm saying? We are all, even if you agree, disagree, whatever. You got anything input in there, man? Please do not be afraid to do so. This is America. You got the right to free speech. So bring it on in. What you about to say, Disriz?
I forgot. Hey, but what you said, this is America. This is America. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, like you said, I agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would, because I would definitely. I wonder if there is the way of the superior woman out there. Because I would be. I would definitely love to
Hey,
tune in.
Didi asked me about that. Didi asked me about that, and I was like, man, I looked on Amazon, and I gave her a link because it was something, but it tailored back to the superior man, you know, being the leader. So I don't know how well she took that. She ain't asked me again. So
Damn.
I'm gonna have to tag her in this you know, this stream. But yeah, I sent it to her, you know, because that's what she was asking. She was like, y'all talking about the superior man, but about the superior woman. And I looked it up.
That's what I would be curious to see, man. Because I would really love to know the opposite of what we see and how we interpret things, and how they would see it and how they would interpret it. Um, I would really be interested to see these things. Because there's a yin and a yang, you know what I'm saying? So if there is a guideline or a tailor to something, some way that we do things, I would imagine that theirs would be a different set of codes to go by as well. I would be very interested in it. And if any
Yeah,
woman,
number one is fuck these.
if any woman would be interested in
Rule number
making that
one.
happen, and I could, I got platform that we could actually we could do it on this platform, and make it a
Right.
different day and do it. If anybody was interested in it, I'll be really
Hey,
love
I,
to see it.
I call it the ACC: accountability, consistency, and compromising. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have them traits. If they don't have it, hey, don't waste the time. I've been saying that a couple of times on here. Don't waste my time. I ain't gonna waste yours.
Okay, man, this guy right here, man, he gonna get me shut down. All right, it's like holy water, man. Cut it out. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. So yeah, man, if y'all, I don't think I see anybody commenting or anything like that, so we'll keep it going. If y'all have anything to say, please feel free. We'll be nice. Or you can just say hey too. Don't be shy. All right. So the next one. All right, we're gonna move on to the next chapter. This chapter was actually something that both of you guys spoke on, but it's going to talk about it in here. So we're going to go ahead, get in it, and start talking about it. The 19th chapter from the book The Way of the Superior Man starts off like this. The 19th chapter is actually don't analyze your woman. All right, don't analyze your woman. Whew. The feminine's mood and opinions are like weather patterns. They are consistently changing, severe, and gentle, and they have no single source. No analysis will work. There is no linear chain of, oh, I think I messed that one up, cause and effect that can lead to the problem. The God dang it. I hate when I do that text thing because it never gets the word all the way right. Give me a second. Hold on. I want to mess this up for you guys. That's too far in. Let's see. What I say what 19? Yeah. All right. Damn, it's not all life. They are constantly changing, severe and gentle, and they have no single source. No analysis will work. There is no linear chain of cause and effect then that can lead to the kernel of problem. All right, there is no problem, only a storm, a breeze, a sudden change in weather. And the basis of this storm are the high and low pressures system of love. Okay. Flowing deeply, her mood can instantly evaporate into joy, regardless of the supposed reason for the mood. What do you think we're going to be talking about here, Dizzle?
they could just act and do whatever the fuck they want whenever they feel like it. That's what I got from that. Whatever, it could be the littlest thing that could make them mad, and they just, you know what I'm saying, it's all hell gonna be breaking loose, and you just can't do nothing about it. That's what I got from that paragraph.
Man, you are such a pessimistic guy. DisRiz, man, what'd you get from it?
I ain't about to tolerate that shit. That's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, no, man. It's not gonna happen. Not on duty. Not on duty.
Yeah. All right, the book goes on to say, as a man, you probably want to find the cause for the problems in your life, right? That way you can eliminate the source of the problem by getting to its root. All right. You can solve the problem, hopefully, once and for all. Sorry. And so when your woman seems to have an emotional problem, you want to know why. You want to know what is upsetting her, right? You assume there is a specific cause. You want to know what triggered her bad mood so you can fix the situation. Would you, is that pretty accurate, DisRiz?
Yeah, that's damn sure accurate.
Okay. What about you, Dizzle? Is that accurate? If your woman comes to you with some type of ailment or affliction, there's something wrong. Are you trying to fix it?
Yeah, it's like I touched on earlier. We natural problem solvers. So if you say you're sick, I give you some NyQuil or some Tylenol or whatever, or something like that. So, but we can't fix it if we don't know what the problem is. You know what I'm saying?
Great point. Let's see what else it goes on to say. Because you love her, you begin asking her questions to get to the root of the problem. What are some of these questions you might ask? The book says, "What's wrong?" Might be a question. Did I do something to upset you? That could be another question. What are you crying about? Right? Are you about to start your period? That's a question as well. Another one is did somebody say something horrible to you? Right? So we start trying to figure out what is going on, right? It's just in our nature to do so. You are under the illusion that when you find out the cause of her affliction, then the cure will easily follow. But it doesn't work that way. Your questioning is probably making her mood worse. Has anybody experienced that?
So if you question her, and so he knows that if you question her, you're gonna make the mood worse. So what the hell's tickling and dancing around in circles gonna do? The same shit.
Wait, hold on. You might have broke the code. Wait a minute. Wait, what are we talking about here?
Because he said right here, but it doesn't work that way. It says your questioning is probably making her mood worse. So what the hell is that dancing and singing and tickling and
okay. So that's not asking the question. That's what that is. Get it?
No.
Don't get it?
Because if you're doing the dancing and tickling, you're just going straight into but now you're asking questions to get to the root of the problem because that's what.
But do you see the difference?
I mean, yeah, now I do, but
yeah,
I still see the similarities.
Well, I mean, it is no similarities because you're asking direct questions trying to get an answer. That's one, right? The previous thing that we were talking about was just action. All you're doing is just action.
Yeah, but but the root of both of them is you're still trying to fix that whatever the problem or the mood she's in.
So yes, in the sense you're still trying to fix it, but a lot of times it's how you go about it.
Yeah.
So you can either go about it this way or that way. I think what he's saying is the previous way of doing the Watusi naked, I guess, is better than asking what's the problem, what's wrong, what's going on, let me know, right? I think that's where he's kind of heading at right there. Do you want to chime in that, DisRiz?
With that situation, I can't recall And 9 times out of 10, it was probably some shit I did. That's why she mad. 9 times out of 10, it was probably some shit I did. So I pace my questions. I wouldn't keep consistently poking at it, or asking how can I fix it. I know what I did. Don't do that shit again. How about that? Let's start there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
But just probing at it, just bounce back and do it better next time, or don't do it better next time. You know what I'm saying? And being honest. That's the main thing. Being honest and knowing your faults or whatever. But if it's just something, like I said earlier, something on the outside that's not pertaining to our relationship, I might ask her, what's wrong with you? What's going on? And if she don't want to talk about it, I'm not asking again, because 9 times out of 10, she gonna come around when you're not paying, when you let it go and don't ask. Then she just gonna blah, 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 this happened, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep poking at it, it can aggravate the situation even more, and it can revert that, or it can, like, you know what I'm saying, turn that anger in regards to this situation on you. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then now y'all into it, and it didn't even cause for it. So that's why I would play it that way, because I'm a player like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll play it that way, and and don't beat a dead horse. Because it's already a fire started. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna spark. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get worse if you probing and aggravating the situation. So that's how I would play it.
Yeah, and I think that a part of that is really knowing your woman too. Because I got a friend whose woman who just why do you smile every time I say that, Dizzle? Goodness
I don't
gracious.
know, man. I'd like to meet this friend one day, man.
He probably met him passing. But yeah, so his woman, she lets shit go. She just lets shit go. Like, I've seen them together, and like they would there would be an issue, and then like the next day, like it's like nothing ever happened. So I guess it's about pretty much
No,
knowing.
she's she's taking notes. So when the time
Oh,
comes, she open
no
up that
doubt,
book and go.
no doubt. But I'm just speaking to the mood, right? So the mood is dampened Wednesday, but Thursday everything it's never happened. I thought it was just the bizarrest thing to ever see and witness. Because I was always like, yo, let's talk about it. Let's get to the root of it, and type of pretty much like what he's talking about here, right? I was always like, yo, let's iron this shit out, so that way we can learn and not do it again. But apparently, under this one, we doing something different. So he also continued on and said, the amazing thing is this: 90% of a woman's emotional problem stems from feeling unloved. Okay. So don't stand back and analyze her like a doctor diagnosing a patient. Excuse me, or like a therapist questioning her as a client. Um, Give her your love, the same love that is motivating your questioning immediately. And I'm mistaken, a bully walk over to her. Wait, what? Hold on. Dang it. What is this one? Oh, so a patient, like a therapist questioning a client, give her your love, the same love that is motivating your questioning immediately and unmistakably. Walk over to her, look deeply into her eyes, hold her and stroke her. Tell her how much you love her. Smile, hum her favorite song, and dance with her. And chances are her emotional problem will evaporate. She may still have some situation to deal with, and you may be able to help her with that, but the emotional aspect will be converted to love. Yeah, this Riz. What do you think about that? Good sir. Oh, first off, before we do so, thank you everybody that hit the like button. Thank you everybody that hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, or if you did subscribe, and as well as on Facebook as well, hitting all those reactions and thumbs ups and hearts. I really do appreciate it so much. DisRiz, what do you got to say about that?
I kind of agree with that. Because sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Because if you know your woman, all you have to do is just give her a hug. You know, especially if you know you ain't did shit, you in the cool. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is give her a hug. You know, that hug goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to the bedroom. I'm talking about just an actual loving hug. You know, just caress her and hold her, because that's probably something her father would have did. You know, she got a boo-boo, she felt and hurt herself or something like that. You know, he probably grab her and give her a hug. You know, come here, come get daddy a hug. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that's something that she probably missed. You never know. You know, so and probably lost her father or something like that. You know, so you know, I think that that hug will go a long way. I don't know about the dance and the humming and shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't doing the Tootsie Roll.
No, I ain't doing the Tootsie Roll. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but just like I said before, just compromising and actually caring, you know, or showing some type of compassion for her for her situation. And with that warm embrace of that hug, you know, that might turn the table, you know, in regards to making the situation either subside or go away completely, you know, and give you brownie points on the other end, you know, because she was like, man, where that hug come from? I was not expecting that. I thought he was just gonna blow it off, like, man, you know, fuck your feelings, you know, fuck your situation. That's on you, you know. But you know, you come off, you know what I'm saying. You come off the cut with that, you know, that can change their mental, and that can actually help to get you in a better place and better space in your relationship in the future.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. And Dizzle, I don't think I came to you with it. What do you think about it?
You were on the
99% of women emotional problems stem from feeling unloved.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree with that part. But again, this shit just can't keep happening every day, man. I'm sorry.
Just say, yo, I need some love. Just say, hug me. Just say, kiss me. You don't have to act out like a child.
Yeah,
just say, hey.
Just tell me what you want right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be running around in circles. So I could just
that was Dizzle thoughts. That wasn't mine. That was Dizzle. I knew I automatically tapped into what he was talking about.
we hug it out, you know, dap it up and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that would be if only if. But yeah, man, I think I'm with you, man. I feel like now because the unloved part, yeah, I feel like, and it's yeah, I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I do think that the unloved part, I feel like should be said. You know, they're you know, he's talking about don't analyze her like a doctor or a therapist and stuff like that, but goodness gracious, like sometimes you just gotta say the shit. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong, ladies? Like as a lady, shouldn't you just be able to just say it? Like I feel like they have this thing where they believe that we're mind readers and we should just know, right? Like, but I feel like it helps. And I guess that's the point, right? Because I guess it's not supposed to be easy, right? Because how easy would your life be if your partner had the capacity to come and tell you how they feel?
That would be. You want your partner's life to be? Wouldn't you want to, you know, help your partner out, make easier?
Again, but my thing is maybe it's not their design, right? Maybe it's the ultimate creator's design to just make our life difficult.
Why?
That's the part. That's the part I don't know. I can't answer the why part of it, but it has to be something there to why it can't be that easy, right? I have my hypothesis, but I don't think this is the place to say it. I ain't gonna say what it is.
If this ain't the place, when is the place? You know what I'm saying?
Well, because I don't want to mess up what the messages is, right? Where we're looking to go here. I don't want to mess that up. I want to keep that pure, right? We've already kind of trampled in that a little bit.
Well, if we got to keep dealing with this shit every day, we gonna be stressed out and we gonna die early death. That's where we're going, to the grave, to the pearly gates,
to that upper room.
Yeah, to the upper room.
The room. No, man, I agree with you. I often, because of this book and other books, I haven't found the key. I haven't found the answer, man, to this, because it does seem, and again, that's why I asked the question, because maybe there is a way of the superior woman where they address how to make it easier, right? So your significant other, the person that you love, doesn't have to work as hard to get it right. Right, because I feel like for the most part, and I don't think a lot of men know how to do it, but I think that there are a lot more men than maybe women know how to do it, and that's being honest with their partner, right? When it comes to themselves and the things that they want or need. I feel like most men are pretty much on the same baseline type of thing. If I threw out like 5 things, I feel like the majority of my list would be on both of y'all, or the majority of my list would be the same as y'all two, right? Just like any other man, right? So I think that our lists are not that, are things that we are looking for is not that complicated, but I think that there's a disconnect somewhere. To where, you know what I'm saying, to make it easy is just not an option. And I would love to find out more about that, because I understand that we speak differently, right? Understand that we understand things differently, we see things differently, right? The whole men are from Mars, women are from Venus, I understand that, right? I get that. But I don't know if it's a win-lose type of thing with the ladies, where if I give you what you want, then I'm losing in the relationship. I don't know if that's one of the I'm probably being real.
They're gonna come way more dependent on you than they need to be.
But I just feel like if I do for you, then it's a loss on my behalf, because again, this doesn't happen to me. Okay, this happened to a friend of mine that I know from a long time ago, because my relationship is perfect, but I know that he was involved with somebody who their wants always shifted, right? And or they never quite explained what their wants were, right? So either number one, they didn't explain what it was that they wanted right at that moment, or number two, the goalpost kept moving, right? So it was always a moving target, so you never quite hit it. Is it resonating with you, Dizzle? Yeah, I see your face. So it just always made it difficult, because it was always something to complain about, right? So like if you were like, hey man, you know, I would like to see you help out with whatever, right? The laundry or whatever. But then there's a list of things that you know your girl's gonna throw at you to be like, hey, well, I don't do the laundry because of this, and then you're like, wait a minute, we never talked about all this. Like you said you wanted this done, and this done. I did that, and now there's more to what, so you can never hit the target. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I think the disconnect, because it could be so much easier, but for some reason it's set on difficult, and the select button is broke, and for some reason we can't figure out. I plugged in my Cronus Max, but the hacks just is not working correctly, because I can't seem to get this thing here to easy mode. Like it just stays on difficult. I think a lot of men, some men will probably feel that way. Not me, because I'm happy. But you, Dizzle, what do you say about that?
Yeah, like Steve said, man, I just ain't got time for it, man. I don't want to be dealing with this shit, man. Don't. If you don't, and I get it. We both think different, but it's just like, just tell me what the fuck is wrong with your ass, so we can just keep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay, I'm with you.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, what were you kind of talking about? Because I was gonna say, can you kind of repeat a couple
the
things?
moving target?
Yeah. She you complete one objective and here comes another one. It's like the whack-a-moles. You know what I'm saying? You hit one and three more pop up. You gotta hit those three and then four other pop. You just like, damn, my arm getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that goalpost is gonna be bouncing around. So I feel sorry, man. I just can't do it, man.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you ain't gonna have any choice if you're looking to deal with the feminine. All right. So it is a very rare occasion though when your analyst analysis of her mood reveals her of or I'm sorry, let me start over. It is a very rare occasion when your analysis of her mood relieves her of it. Okay. More often your and I can't say that goddamn word analysis an attempt to fix her will just piss her off more. Okay. If you do that, ask her if she would rather you give her love or analyze her when she is upset. Okay. Give her the option. It is so easy to give her love. So what it's what both of you really want anyways, but as a man you are more likely to try to fix her. Okay. That's exactly not what she wants and exactly what will make the situation worse most of the time. Do y'all agree or disagree with that?
I guess I get. I mean, you don't got no choice. It's either that or if I can do the two-step. So, you know, pick your poison.
A two-step.
So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think like analyzing. I think the way he's using analyzing this passage is like almost like critiquing her. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's like more aggravating to her, than anything is making the situation worse because it's like you're critiquing her, if you're analyzing her, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at her trying to figure out, but what did you do? Or why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? You asking questions and it's like making the situation even worse. Or you probably saying some things that she wish she had a did or said, and it's making her madder. You know what I'm saying? Because she thought or wanted to do it, but it didn't cross her mind at the time because she was emotional about the situation. So you know, I think the loving portion of that passage is a way better approach than just sitting up analyzing and making the situation worse.
I agree with you, man, because not everybody's a smooth talker like you are. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna end up putting your foot in your mouth, trying to fucking talk and analyze and figure out. And I totally agree with you that yeah, you could say something the wrong way or say it the wrong tone or say it at the wrong time to where it doesn't help you, right? So I think I agree with you, man. I think that the love approach would be a better option for both people because, like I said, it's something that you both want anyways. Um, the next time your woman is in a bad mood, try this. Assume she is not feeling loved. Okay, simply assume it. Even if it seems that it can't be that simple, that there must be some underlying reason for her upsetness, a reason that you could fix. Assume she is more like a flower that needs watering than an elegant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lost my place. Assume she is more like a flower that needs watering than an engine that needs a carburetor adjustment. All right. Don't assume anything is wrong at all. Assume she wants love from you in a deep, strong, steady and sensitive way.
That's an old ass engine. That's an old ass engine. If you got a carburetor, my nigga.
Hey man, hey, we ain't no spring chickens no more.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. Let me feel that carburetor right there. You hand me that motherfucking pliers. Nah, what do you think about that, DisRiz?
I mean, I agree with that though. Like I just said, like, just if you feel that she's not being, feeling loved, I think that's a good way to spicing up the relationship. Like I said, giving her a hug or something like that, or being more compassionate, caring, and compromising, in regards to her needs, her situation. And I think it would go a long way, and that might help prevent those situations with her acting out on a daily. She might start laxing up, and then might begin to start trusting you even more, or trusting your decisions, even more, where she don't have to act out, because she can't get her way. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that the love or the hugging will go a long way in this situation.
Bet that. Dizzle, man, what do you think? Because again, I think that the self-talk goes a long way, and I think that this is a good self-talk, or at least a good assumption. I don't think you can go wrong if you just go from the approach she needs love. But what do you think about what was said there?
I mean, I agree with it. I try not to assume as much, or a lot of times, because why assume when you could just sit there and ask what, say, just tell me what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Remember the first three letters of assume. You make an ass at yourself.
Yeah. So I try not to do that, but because even if you assume, especially when you're dealing with the woman, you're gonna be wrong a lot.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I just realized to make an ass out of you and me.
Boy's been there since elementary.
I never got that. I didn't see the you in the. Damn. Okay. Wow. I get it now. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Dizzle. I just that. Wow.
Message.
Message. All right, go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Wow.
No, that's all. I mean, that's really all. I mean, it ain't too much really to. I mean, he's been saying the same shit the last two paragraphs, so it's just in a different way. So it is what it is. He needs help, but.
Oh man, I loved it. I love it. Just learning so much today. Yeah, I think I mean, and look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, okay, so for those that don't know, man, I try to give you the real all the time, every time, right? First off, thank you for hitting the likes. I appreciate it. They say it helps the algorithm. You can also donate to the Cash App if you like, but the likes are free. So what I'll say is this. I think that that's the best alternative route to go, right? Because we are fixers. So I think that we're innate to just go in that direction and try to fix whatever's wrong. But I think that if you lead with love, like maybe it's love just missing. I don't think that's a bad way to go. Besides, I think that if she gets into that space anyways and feel love, let's say there is a problem. I think that if she feels loved, I think that it should be more likely to open up about that problem. So I think that would be I'm talking as I'm thinking it through, but I think that would be a great way to initiate a conversation. Right. So I'm gonna talk to my friend, not me. My relationship's perfect, but I'm gonna talk to my friend and say, hey man, I know you got some issues going on right now. Go in there with love and see if anything changes. Because I think that I think that's point. I think that's a great way to do it. I never seen it that way. I've always tried to attack the problem, you know what I mean? But to be just go from that perspective, wow, might have to try that. I'm on my way to my superior man shit. So next one goes on to look into her eyes with love. All right. Touch her how she likes to be touched with love and speak or sing to her with love. Discover what happens to her mood. Then, after her mood has been dissolved by your loving and she is happy and relaxed, you can talk about anything that still needs to be talked about. What do you think about that? You think that's a great approach? I think that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yep, I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Disriz? Seems spot on.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was just about to say. It's spot on. Um, I don't have any. Well, I wouldn't push it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I wouldn't push that last comma. You can talk about anything that still needs to be talked about. You gotta calm now. You gotta calm, and you don't want to start, spark it back up, because then now you got a whole another issue. Like I just talked about the flame a few seconds ago, a couple paragraphs ago. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start it. I would let it simmer for a little bit. I would let it, go out. Coal's still hot, even though they out. You know what I'm saying? Coal's still burning. They still can be hot. So I would let it go for maybe a day or two. Then I'll bring that up. Like, hey, since you've been in a good mood for the last couple of days, hey, let's run this water bill over here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And make a joke about it, but let her know, like, man, okay, yeah, we got this coming up. We need to talk about, these bills, stuff like that. We just got this. What Charleston White said. We just got this big pretty White House. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta maintain this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I need some back end on the back end type shit, so we keep this big pretty White House afloat. You know what I'm saying?
Already. All right, cool. I'm with that. Where was I at? Showing love, touching love. Yeah. What song you singing, Dizzle?
Everybody say OV ho.
Wait, what? what song was that?
Is that Jay?
That's that Kendrick Lamar, man.
Oh shit.
You too.
OVO. I got you. Okay.
No, it's OV ho.
Oh, okay. OV ho. My bad.
OV ho.
Mm.
It's kind of catchy,
All right.
man. Anybody want to tap into that?
I know I've been unplugged from it. But I'm gonna try to I found a YouTube page that had like in chronological order, so I was gonna go through it and see what was up. But yeah, so lastly, because I know everybody got something to do. All right, so I want to go ahead and end this one off for you all. Thank you again. If you are here, I definitely do appreciate you for coming through, stopping by, and chopping it up with us. Though we didn't have any comments in the comment section, I wish we would have had some more interaction. But I definitely do appreciate y'all nevertheless. All right. I know sometimes it's just entertaining. You know what I mean? It's just entertaining. You got nothing to say. These guys are amazing. Dizzle and DisRiz, man. I understand that these guys they're amazing. They're entertaining to watch. So I know how difficult and scary it could be if I was in the chat to come in and behind these guys, because these guys are wonderful at what they do, and I definitely do appreciate them being here. We're gonna go ahead and go to the last passage here. All right, the last pass. Oh, thank you for whoever hit that like, man. I really do appreciate you very, very much. If you ever find yourself asking your woman questions about her mood while she is still in it, you are already on the wrong road. First, give her love through your eyes, touch, movement, and tone of voice. All right. Then and only then, after the connection of love has been made, find out what remains to be talked about. I definitely do agree with that. DisRiz, man, what do you think about that? And what tone of voice are you using for the people out there?
You said the tone of voice?
Yeah. What tone of voice would you use?
My normal tone of voice.
I know they get outdone, man. You got a nice sounding voice right there, man.
I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a book. I ain't trying to, what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to lighten the mood, maybe try to make it comical at times, but I ain't trying to press the issue. Like I just said, I ain't trying to bring up no other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we just put out this file over here. I'm trying to keep it, keep it cordial, so I don't be involved in the bullshit that's going on with her. Because like I said, I've been clean since 2016. That's a bar. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. So shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing shit. So it is what it is. But I ain't about to add fuel to the fire, and put some more on the plate. I'm gonna make sure I clean that and we straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm a cat whisperer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it cordial. That's how we're gonna do. We're gonna whisper with that. So that's the talk.
Is that a new term? I never heard of that. Cat? Is that
you never heard of a cat whisper?
No, what is that?
I said that. I told you I was copywriting. Yeah. I already gave the definition.
Yeah, okay. I missed it. Damn. Maybe next time. All right, Dizzle, my guy. For us higher pitched octaves, what kind of voice you using? Oh, you muted, man.
Am I muted now?
There you go. I can hear you.
Oh, I turned the thing the wrong way. I said I was gonna use that smooth radio voice. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Give us give the ladies out there a sample. Come on, let them know. Let them know they've been, dude. You have been requested.
When the rain falls in the background, he's like, "Welcome, ladies."
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
Pimping over there.
You know what I'm saying?
It was the draws. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about what was read? About, if you're asking your woman, you already, questions, you're already in the wrong road there.
So you're already in the wrong man.
Asking questions about her mood while she's still in the mood.
Just sit your ass over there when you get done and talk about it. Man, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all this. Cause I'm already on my purpose, man, and now I gotta deal with that. And if I gotta, you over here stressing me out because your girlfriend got cheated on, and now you think I'm gonna do it. Now I can't give my purpose, and I'm getting distracted, and you know what I'm saying, and I can't give my 100% over here, which affects it. And my boss on my ass, and now he's like, oh, he's still my productivity go down. Now I'm fired. Now we out on this. You see, it's just a snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? All because of your stinking ass girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So a lot can happen. That's all I'm saying.
I was talking about the part where, confronting a girl while she's still in her mood. A good idea or a bad idea. I mean, it says you're on the wrong road if you do that. Do you think
that's what triggered me? The word road.
It did.
You know
it did. Yeah, I seen that. You gone. I don't know where you went. She was gone.
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess I agree. I mean, I probably wouldn't go that route, but I can see how it could work.
Yeah, man. I think that definitely and it took a, you know what, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like to be open and honest about myself. And it did take me a while to learn that. You know what I mean? To learn when to talk about something. Because it often did lead to, like I said in the book, them getting pissed off even more, right? It hasn't happened a lot to me, but when I was in relationships that I really cared about the person, I wanted to, I don't want you to feel sad. I don't want you to feel hurt. I want to try to figure out how I can make you feel better. And sometimes it did acerbate the situation. So I definitely had to learn sometimes to kind of just let that die down. Now, I didn't know about the leading with love. I wish I would have known that. I think that I could have perfected it a little bit sooner. Actually, I could have perfected it. I haven't perfected it now, so but maybe I could have perfected it by now. Had I known that, that was something I did not know. So I think that it is definitely a benefit from the book to point that out, and I definitely do agree that you gotta don't be going up there asking all kind of questions why she's still upset, man. You know what I'm saying? Get her out of there. I think that we do have the ability to move them out of wherever they're at negatively, or even positively. We can move them into a negative zone, right? That's kind of the power that we have. Like I feel like that's just the power that we have. I think the book is saying that's the power that we have. It's just on us on if we want to use it or not, right? So I think that's basically what it comes down to. So I'm gonna give this a try and lead more with love, and see how that what happens from there. Speaking of which, did y'all do the praises?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd it go?
Man, we had we had a little chat about it the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say it's on the rise. You know what I'm saying?
In a good direction.
Yeah, it's going up. Green
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Wow,
man, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. What about yourself, DisRiz?
Oh yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? I tried it, and the first time or the first couple. Okay, after the first couples, like the hell freeze over. Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That's not normal. Like what you up to type deal. But after like I always tell her. You know what I'm saying? She's like I call her Coretta Scott King. She always killing a man's dream. You know what I'm talking
God damn.
But it's an inside joke. That we
Okay,
all
right.
Joke,
I'll laugh at it then.
But you know what I'm saying. But
Damn.
it's been on the up and up. It's been cool. And then with my focus within the next 9 months, 10 months, and it ain't no babies. I just tell you that it ain't no babies in the making. You know what I'm saying? Some big things going. So just trying to get that, get that in order and stuff like that is like she's seeing that I'm on the focus. I'm on my purpose. I'm focused and I'm dedicated to this, trying to get this squared away. And she coming on board with it. She was already on board with it, but now she feels more included. You know what I'm saying? She ain't riding on the what they call that shit on the cruise ship, the little security boat that you need to get on when the ship's sinking.
The raft.
The raft trying to get away. No, she on the boat. She you know what I'm saying? She riding that thing too. So so it's putting her in a better headspace as well. And she's more confident in my decision and my decision making in regards to this, this major move. So, it's like Dizzle said, it's looking on the up and up.
Okay. All right. Bet that, man. Yeah, I definitely did not do it. I could not find the time to come on, man. Okay, I get it. All right.
How you wake up every morning with the person? How you gonna find the time? You go to sleep and wake up.
All right, so
that must have been your friend that wasn't doing it.
Yeah, my friend. Look, check this out, man. No, it was really just I could not find the time to or the thing to point out. And that's where I was having the hardest was number one, remembering and then finding what it is to point out. So I was having those issues, but I'm going to actually try it, man. Especially hearing you guys' results. I'm going to also give that a go. Try it again and see if what happens. But yeah, I'm inspired by what you guys went through and your guys' story, man. So I thank you for holding me accountable because in the book it did say you got to be able to get criticism, right? I just wanted to try it out. I just wanted to see if you guys can criticize me and I can handle it. All right. That's what the book said. That's what I did. I feel like I did it with flying colors, man. And with that being said, I would really like to give a big thank you to DisRiz in the building and Dizzle in the building. Man. Thank you both for coming in, dedicating your time, man, your opinions. I really, really do appreciate you guys coming through, making this thing happen. And also thank you to everybody in the audience as well. I guess we call it the chat, right? Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah. I'm telling you, they definitely you guys I think you guys were there. Nobody said anything. Nobody commented. Normally we have somebody say something. Hey, how's it going? Shout out to DisRiz, but not Marcus. You know, that one hater that comes through every now and then. DisRiz. Hey, cousin Steve. You know what I'm talking about. So, but we had nobody come through and say anything. Hopefully it's just because we were so entertaining and you're so captivated by Dizzle's great looks. That you were, you couldn't really come in and say anything. So with that being said, guys, I really, really do appreciate you coming through. And I do appreciate y'all for watching and for hitting the like button. Thank you so much. I don't think anybody done it, so I'm gonna check before we get out of here. But Dizzle, man, what do you got before we get out of here, sir?
Shit, just everybody have a blessed day. Thanks for showing up and showing love, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right. And DisRiz ENT, man, what do you got?
Man, I ain't got shit for him. No, appreciate him stopping through. It's rough right now. Especially I know on my Facebook platform, there's a lot of sports watchers and sports goers and stuff like that. And you got the WNBA just started their season tonight, as well as the NBA playoffs is going on too. So, I'll let it slide on this one. But y'all better tune in next week, or y'all will hear from me.
No, man, they definitely tuning in. It's just the comments. I guess they were just a little bit bashful. I know we come across a lot of people on the internet. There might be some people I know, some people I may not. So I know they might be just new. And, what happened? Oh shit! Was it that person? Yeah, that person. Hey, cousin Steve. Yeah, that one. There's two other people on the panel. Motherfucker. Wait, I know. Just for those that don't know, I do know who that is. If you come on here, I'm not talking to you guys like that. I know specifically who that person is, and I hate them. So, she gets on my nerves. Your daddy mistress. I think that was her name back in the day. Yeah, that just to give you an idea of who we dealing with over here. All right. Damn, cousin Steve, not even a lead.
Oh, I can't.
Yo, shot fired. Yo, you caught the strays. You caught the strays, dog. Okay. Well, thank you, Shanti, for coming into the comment section, and everybody else who was just watching, man. I definitely do appreciate y'all for being here. I really do appreciate you. And for, again, everybody to hit the like button. They said that it helps the algorithm. So you are a part of us getting pushed out to people. So I definitely do appreciate it. My bad. High E. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. So until next time, man, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And I catch y'all next Tuesday. All right. Have a good one.